Hi, I'm Francis,
And I'm Sue.
and we've got big news. We've been asked to put together a weekly show so that we can share some of the ways that you can survive for 52 years of marriage. We have 6 children, we have 13 grandchildren, and this June will make 52 years of wedded bliss.
Oh dear.
So, we received some questions from one of our fans, and the first question is, how did it all start?
Oh goodness.
Tom from Alabama wants to know. Well, it all started when I was Master of Ceremonies at a benefit speech, and Sue decided to, what'd you do?
I asked you where the bathroom was.
So here was this absolutely gorgeous young woman coming up to me and asking me a question in the middle of when I'm being a Master of Ceremonies surrounded by a bunch of people. So I abruptly told her where the bathroom was and dissed her.
And I cried all the way to the bathroom.
So anyhow, that's how it all started. But it didn't end there, because about a month later, I heard the organ playing. Tell me what was going on.
I was practicing because the organist for Christmas said she couldn't be there.
Go ahead and look at the camera.
So I was practicing because I used to play the piano.
And so I heard this music coming from the choir loft. So I decided to investigate. Went upstairs and I said, "Hi, what you doing?" And she told me about Christmas, and when she said, "If God wants me to be the one who's going to play the organ at Christmas time, I'll learn it." And I said, to my mind, I said, "Aha, a woman of faith." And that is what intrigued me.
It wasn't my good looks or anything.
Well, they helped. So then what happened was I decided to call her up. I called her up about 10 times. And each time she was busy. So I went over her house. I called her up one night and her mom said, "Well, she's on a date. She should be back around 10. Why don't you come over and wait for her?"
Did she really?
Yes, she did.
Oh boy.
You didn't know that?
No.
And so I go over to the house and she says, "Why don't you come on in?" So her father and I played chess. About 10 o'clock, she comes walking up to the door with a date. She's going to invite him in, but she sees somebody else in the living room and quickly dismisses her date.
Yeah, and then I came in and I said, "Who's that?"
And so we talked for a little while, and then I decided to ask her for a date. And every time I said, "Well, how about such and," she says, "Sorry, I'm busy. I've got this going." Or, "Nope, sorry, I'm busy that time too. I got this going." And after about 10 of these, I threw my gloves up in the air because it was a cold day out and I had my hand. I picked them up and I was starting to walk out the door, and she said, "But I am free on such and such a day." And that's how it all started.